second title fight of the evening for the vacant amateur AFC welterweight championship title. We are scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner with a record of 7 wins and 3 defeats, representing Guerrilla Fight Team, it's Jonny Brocklesby. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 4 wins, no defeats and 1 draw, representing Hammer, it's Matt Rodrigues.
I'm not sure everybody's prepared for it, Dan, but we are here for our second championship contest of the evening. AFC 9 has definitely delivered thus far. Welterweight championship on the line.
Yes.
An always crowd favourite, former welterweight champion Jonny Brocklesby is back with a view of claiming his second reign as champion as he takes on the unbeaten Matt Rodrigues, 4-0-1.
And what a fighter Brocklesby is. He's just all heart.
Yeah,
it overshadows his technique, but his technique's wicked, you know.
Yeah, his game is very. I've described him as this before. It's very Randy Couture-esque. He looks to close the distance, push you into the cage, and beat you up. Dirty boxing, and if he gets you down and he's on top of you, you're not getting up.
Yeah.
I say that, you know what I mean.
Oh,
it's very, very difficult for you to get from under him.
And he's done it time and time again.
Now, Rodrigues is tried and tested in 5 fights, seen him compete a lot in the north of England. He presents a different kind of opponent, an opponent I don't necessarily think I've seen Brocklesby face to date. So this one could be interesting because Rodrigues isn't going to give him the takedown.
Oh, no,
and he's not one to lie on his back.
And he's already started chipping away with those heavy leg kicks as Rodrigues, buckling Brocklesby's knee a couple of times. So, see, every time Brocklesby steps in with that shot to close the distance.
Oh, big right hand from Brocklesby. Couple of them landing there. Rodrigues just taking them on the chin.
It was only going to be a matter of time before Brocklesby started finding his range like he does, but he uses it a lot to close the distance. So, see that leg kick there again.
Now, I obviously think Hammer and Rodrigues are aware of the sort of grappling ability that Brocklesby has, so maybe that's the game. Kick his leg from underneath him, that makes when that shot, when it comes, providing you're not up against the cage, it means it's going to come hell of a lot slower than it did.
And Rodrigues playing the game smart. You see how we cut an angle there with a left hook, just stepping off as Brocklesby were coming in.
And he's quite happy to let Brocklesby jump and run around the cage. Big right hand from Rodrigues on that occasion.
And now he's talking to Brocklesby.
He's smiling. Like I said, I don't think that Brocklesby in his 10 fights has fought somebody that presents the challenge that Rodrigues does. But don't sleep on Brocklesby.
Brocklesby's definitely stepping up to the challenge, and he won't have it any other way. The guy's he's nothing but a fighter.
Yeah, Rodrigues has looked slick thus far. Good uppercut by both fighters.
Brocklesby got the cleaner of the two there. Just sending it more up the middle.
Beautiful leg kick. Brocklesby winced on that one. He felt that leg kick.
Brocklesby isn't going to stop fighting, though, mate.
No, but he should possibly look at switching stances.
Or checking a kick.
I don't think I've ever seen Jonny check, but question mark attempt at the old head there for Rodrigues.
Inside the last 10 seconds
Fails to land as we approach the bell.
And a nice little exchange on the bell there.
Good round from Matt Rodrigues. Crisp striking, definitely better of the two for me. Got him 10-9 on my unofficial scorecard. I'm going to try and keep up with this one. However, if we get 5 rounds of that, I might lose my way. But Jonny Brocklesby always brings a crowd, and as you can hear, they have come alive behind us. Round 2 upcoming of the scheduled 5, Dan.
Aye, and I've never heard a quiet Brocklesby fight. He brings an army. And they're as loyal as they come as well. He can travel anywhere and take the same guys.
And he's just, you can't help. And that's one of the things I think helps him in bringing such a big crowd. He's such a nice guy. Now, like I said, when I've interviewed him in the past, when he first won, when he effectively won the inaugural AFC welterweight champion, to hear an amateur of, at the time, he was probably 5 fights, to say, I have achieved my dream of being a champion. Yeah. Guys who are pros that have had 10 fights at pro level don't say that. No. So to hear a guy who's happy and content at where he has been and the things he has done in the amateur ranks, forget, these guys are unpaid. They do it because they love the sport.
Oh, that's it. It's all for the love of the game at this level. And I mean, it should be always, but...
So here we go, round number 2. Catches the leg on that occasion.
And this is Brocklesby's yard now. Yeah. This is where he wants it. Let's see what he can do.
I think that ninja roll from Rodrigues possibly helped him just escape the clutches of Brocklesby.
But he's reversed it nicely.
Yeah, and Rodrigues, he's going cross-face. Now, if he pulls hard on this, there you go. Oh, he slipped out. I was going to, and he was unfortunate there that the sweat. Yep. So I was going to say, if he pulls him round, cross-face, he'd end up in the position he wants. But
you see how much Rodrigues was wincing there just from a Jonny Brocklesby eagle grip?
He had his forearm digging across his face. I'm not surprised. Now he's looking to pass. Now, like I say, Brocklesby's bread and butter is the ground. Yeah. So, unless he's... Rodrigues is going to, for me, has to muster something of class.
Oh, yeah.
To beat him with ease on the ground.
Yeah, definitely.
Now he's looking to pass.
That's it. Brocklesby just got caught searching for that triangle there.
Yeah, I was going to say, he just got caught looking to improve his own position. Now, if he turns in onto his right hip, and he gets the underhook on with his left arm, he could potentially get up, but Rodrigues has done the right thing.
Yeah, he's just trapping that side. He's making sure that Brocklesby, even if he does get an underhook, he can't get any purchase on it.
He's pushed his hips into the cage. Rodrigues showing great fight IQ, landing nice left hooks. Now he's going to give up the back here.
Brocklesby's back up with a shot of his own.
Now he needed to be nifty there, but Brocklesby now in the position he wants to be in. Now, what has Rodrigues got off the bottom? Some big clubbing blows. One hook in from Brocklesby. Rodrigues looks comfortable.
You've got to have very, very good groin and hip flexors to look comfortable there, mate.
Referee just giving Rodrigues a warning for grabbing the cage. He's grabbing the cage again. Now, if he grabs it one more time, he could see a point because that's 2 warnings.
Yes, and it's definitely saved him from the takedown.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Brocklesby.
Good right hand from Brocklesby. Now, this is where Brocklesby wants you. Like I said, he'll lean on you. Like I said, Randy Couture-esque. He's got his head in his jaw.
Great head
making
position.
It uncomfortable. Yep. If he can break the wrist lock, he'd probably throw 2 or 3 strikes and look to change levels.
And look at him searching for that head position again. He never settles.
Now, how much time is left in this round? I don't know.
No, we couldn't hear Clacker if it went off right now,
I can't hear a thing in here. Good right. Like I said, he breaks hand... breaks
Last
the hand
10 seconds now,
changes levels, gets the takedown, throws a few strikes. This is where he wants to be all day.
This is Brocklesby 101 right now.
End of round 2, and 2 of the 5 in the books.
And 2 totally different rounds. You see Conor Hignett stepping there, shouting at his man.
I'm not surprised.
Brocklesby has done a total U-turn here in the second
over the
round.
Noise of the crowd. Close round on that occasion.
Definitely.
Again, Rodrigues though, he did have top position.
He did.
Just for a brief moment, he did get the, well, I say he got the takedown.
Yeah.
They fell into that position when Brocklesby went cross-face, and the sweat basically just meant that they fell to earth. And Rodrigues was fortunate to be on top. Whether it happens by nature or skill, he was in top position. He softened his opponent up. Great escape from Brocklesby, and Brocklesby ends up on top. Lands some good shots, gets a couple of takedowns. Rodrigues equal to them, back to the feet. Very close, but action-packed round.
And even if Rodrigues took that, which he could have done,
possible,
the momentum shifted in Brocklesby's favour towards the end.
And that's it. Judges generally remember the end of the round more than they do the beginning.
And let's remember, Brocklesby's been here before, championship fight after championship.
Big right hand from Brocklesby. And again from we've got a slugfest. Huge uppercut from Rodrigues. Massive uppercut from Rodrigues. Beautiful hips from Brocklesby. Snaps his opponent down and gets the sprawl.
A big fan of that snap down there. Took the chin strap, just dragged him to the ground and used his momentum against him.
Now he needs to be careful because Brocklesby was he's lifted him up now. I was going to say he was sitting hip heavy and Rodrigues was pulling. Now if he came out, he would have given up the position. And I'm not entirely sure what the game plan is. Brocklesby's listening to his corner. He's not rushing this. Now I don't know if he's going to try for a dart. I don't know if I can't see what he's doing with his hands under him.
He's got a couple of options here. If he keeps that shoulder heavy on the back of the neck with the chin strap.
No, he's posted on the right leg as if he's going to go for the dart. But Rodrigues quicken up.
And Brocklesby back on the hips.
And here he goes, he's going down. Now this is where you don't want to be under Brocklesby.
Yep. And this is the momentum here that Brocklesby has carried from that second round into the third round. We've seen a shift in dynamic here, Chris.
Now he's in half guard. Rodrigues is basically lying all his weight on his right hip. Now he's got his back down. But effectively, you've now got to contend with Jonny Brocklesby's heavy hips. Brocklesby is a master at not leaving that gap. Now, unless Rodrigues can effectively find a way to his feet. Now, I was going to say Brocklesby's opened the door to him escaping round the back. But again, he was equal to it.
Yep.
He's got the hips down, he's sat heavy on him.
Now Brocklesby needs to watch out. He's heavy on his neck right now with the shoulder pressure. But essentially, Rodrigues has that underhook. He has taken him away from the fence to kind of stop him from climbing that cage. He just needs to sit heavy on that hip and do what he does.
Brocklesby needs to control the left hand of Rodrigues.
Yeah,
Rodrigues is going to be able to post himself and push him out from under this, potentially out the back door. Now, he needs to... No, he's equal
he's
to it.
taken the back.
He's equal to it.
Both hooks in.
No, one hook. He's lost the position.
And here we go.
And now Rodrigues, what success can he have? Because Brocklesby's eating up a large portion of that round in the dominant position, and he's given some to Rodrigues.
That's it, but watch that. He's let go of it now. I was going to say, watch that butterfly hook.
Is he going... I didn't know if he was going... Is he going...
He looks like he's going for a bit of a face bar there.
I was going to say, he needs to be careful here that he's not going to turn it into a neck crank. Obviously not allowed under the amateur rules.
Brocklesby's just searching for the Kimura. He's got that grip. And it's
I'd whip it up
Rodrigues.
now. Yeah, I was going to say, last 10 seconds, go for the submission. Try and give the judges to see that you were looking for the submission.
Yeah.
Again, another good round. Now, the end, was it enough by Rodrigues? I don't think so. Now, the second round at the moment is the point for me. I have round one for Rodrigues. Better stand up by far. Round three, top game from
Brocklesby, very dominant. Pretty much did what he wanted. They both traded 50-50 on the feet, but it was Brocklesby who came out on top with the takedown and secured it.
Now we're going to the championship round, Dan, and as you said, Brocklesby's done this before. Rodrigues is yet to taste effectively minutes 10 through 15, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, and it could be 2-1 either way right now going into this championship round.
Absolutely. Now, like I said, I know what the advice is going to be in the corner of the Gorilla team, and it's going to be get the takedown.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I imagine that Sean Martin has basically said to his man Rodrigues is keep your distance and light him up on the feet because that's where you're having success.
The game plan in round one was exactly that.
And that's it. Rodrigues hit him. Brocklesby hit Rodrigues with some heavy shots, but the better shots were landed by Rodrigues.
Yeah. And if anybody's... all Brocklesby's done is he's dragged him into a dogfight.
Oh, he's well and truly dragged him into a fight.
And here we go.
Oh, big left hand from Rodrigues.
Rodrigues is saying, oh, I hit you there.
And I think Brocklesby knows he's backed off. And this is why, for me, if I was Rodrigues, I'd have gone after him there.
Give him just time lost the last round.
Oh, good left hand as well. Give him time to gather his thoughts. Why? Good right hand.
There's too much showboating. He's waiting.
Now, Rodrigues has shot for the takedown. Wise? Possibly not. Again, he's lost the position.
Brocklesby's heavy hips. He's got an anvil in those shorts because I've never seen him get taken down on his back.
Oh, Rodrigues has kept the position. He kept the leg, but he's not. He's had to give it up now. Now, Brocklesby's searching for the back. He needs to be careful. I was going to say he needs to post on his right leg and push him more into the cage, which he has now done. The position is the most important thing. He's eating up time, and he's in a position of dominance. Rodrigues knows that by getting back to his feet, but he's giving up the takedown. He's going for a single. Oh, he's looking. I was going to say he's looking for the Kimura escape.
Yep.
Whether he's going to get it, I don't know, but he's got a good wrist control. Now Rodrigues looks like he's been forced to sit down into that.
Yep, and he's let go of it. There was nothing there, Chris. But Brocklesby is now half guard top against the fence, and it's not really where you want to be if you're Rodrigues.
No.
And think
Oh, big left hand. Now, like I said, Rodrigues, he's in the position now of letting this round get away from him. If it does, that second round, like you said, it could be 2-1 either way at the end of the third. It could be with Rodrigues all to do. It could even the score. Who knows? But
Brocklesby and Rodrigues are talking to each other.
It was like rehearsed WWE.
Now,
like I said, whilst Brocklesby, like I said, this is Brocklesby's domain. He's quite content to lean on you, take the rounds by rule book if he has to. He's a grinder.
Oh, he is. Brocklesby's not. There's nobody more blue collar than Brocklesby in MMA right now, and he's just an hard worker.
Now Rodrigues, he's got a great base here at the minute. He's got the overhook. He's going to look to try and reverse the position. He's got great wrist lock. He just needs to be in a position where he can get that half inch just to try and create the space, but Brocklesby won't let him.
I would have loved to have been in a fly on the wall there and
yeah,
listen
what
to
were
what
they
they were
saying?
I don't know, but I saw a couple of profanities thrown in there.
Make no mistake about it. Brocklesby ending this round in top position and taking this round. So it's clear-cut rounds 3 and 4 for me and Brocklesby. So it's a close fight.
Yeah, but should Brocklesby have been there right now? Rodrigues has got to be kicking himself, and if his corner don't say something now, I don't know what they're thinking. Rodrigues, he hit him, he rocked him, Brocklesby was backing off,
and
wobbling, and he walked forward talking to him.
Yeah, he should have gone after him.
You know, he's got himself to blame if he is down right now.
Well, there's 3 rounds that separates the current situation from the crowning of the new AFC welterweight champion. And I love how this fight has gone. Love the fact that we've got 2 great fighters contesting the welterweight championship, and when you think about it, the winner of this one could potentially be back into the mix, bring back into the mix. Christ, I've got so hyped in this, I forgot who was the guy who beat Jonny Brocklesby when he did the knee bar from Aspire Combat. Anyway, regardless, Ben sod it. But like I said, the welterweight division at AFC at the moment is stacked.
Oh, it's open for the taking, and they're
these 2
talking
guys are
to
still
each other
talking
again.
to each other. They're saying, let's do it.
Mutual respect there
Brilliant.
shown.
Beautiful display of respect. Gets a round of applause from everybody in the arena.
Who's going to take the crown?
Good left hand from Rodrigues. Shown crisp striking throughout this. I mean, if he takes anything from this, win or lose, like I say, Sean Martin and Conor Hignett has got to say his striking has been superb.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Big right hand from Brocklesby, and he shoots and gets the takedown. Now that is Brocklesby 101.
That is.
But beautiful right hand.
Everybody knows what's coming.
And like you say,
You can stop it.
Rodrigues just eats some for breakfast. Yes, he's on the bottom, but showing his chin. These have been worthy of championship fight. Well, yes, that's what of championship fights. The last sort of 10 rounds of action that we have seen at this event have been worth the admission alone.
They've been gold.
Whether you've paid to come and watch this live or you are watching around the world on pay-per-view.
Look at the stage, Chris. There's people grouping at the steps just watching it. People can't get enough of this, and Rodrigues is in top position. Final round.
Yeah, looking on the monitor in front of us, it's very dark outside of that cage, and it does not do it justice. This place is packed, and the noise
and
is
Brocklesby
definitely behind us.
Bumps
Rodrigues,
off the ground.
He's hunting for the... He's hunting for the...
And it's
he might have slammed himself
he might
into
have
it.
just put himself... Oh, he's out.
Wow. Sheer power got him out of that. But he looked like for a moment that he'd slammed himself into the guillotine.
Wow.
Rodrigues, was that the last hurrah?
Yeah.
Who knows? There's got to be less than a minute on the clock. I've lost all kinds of track. The time has gone from in front of us.
And the crowd is singing. There's people for Rodrigues. There's people for Brocklesby. Everybody here is invested in this fight somehow.
And Rodrigues has got to do something to get off his back here and go after him, because the last 3 rounds have been a shutout for Brocklesby thus far.
But look how Brocklesby is moving in the 5th round.
I mean, like a leech.
Yes. He's on those hips. He will not let go.
No,
he's looking for a head and arm.
I was going to say, if he passes over, the head and arm is there.
I tell you, this will be Demetrius Johnson-esque if he can land us up.
Oh, and Rodrigues so close there to getting out. Come on. The calls from Rodrigues' corner to get to his feet, and he needs to. This title fight is slipping away from him.
And if you're Rodrigues, you now know what it's like to be dragged into a dogfight, and probably the closest to the pit of hell you're ever going to be. Because Brocklesby is showing no mercy. He's on top, and he looks to finish this fight off in typical Brocklesby fashion. They had to ring the buzzer 3 times.
Now the Hammer crew, arms went straight in the air. They're confident that their man has done enough. I'm not so sure, but
both men on the ground getting helped up.
But this is what I'm saying. Each individual judge sees it from a different angle. If round number 2 was that close and they had 2 rounds up for Rodrigues, a 3rd round could have been seen. Anyway, I mean, it was a close fight. I personally, the Hammer boys, they seem confident. Me personally, I had it unofficially the last 3 rounds to Brocklesby, but who cares? The winner of this is going to be fully deserving of having that championship wrapped around their waist. As we go to the judges' scorecards once more to crown the AFC welterweight champion. And RMC Lee Nicholson climbs into the cage, and he is going to make another classic official here. But who will be taking home the gold?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, these 2 men have just gone toe-to-toe for 15 minutes and smiled every single second of the way. Show your appreciation, please. And so, after 5 rounds, we head to the judges' scorecards, where we have a unanimous decision. For your winner, and now the AFC Amateur Welterweight Champion, in the red corner, Jonny Brocklesby. And ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation, please, for Matt Rodrigues.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 wars back to back, but what a war that was. He's on top of the welterweight mountain again. The hardest working man in AFC history has to be Jonny Brocklesby. Jonny, you're back. I admire you so much, mate. You're the stereotypical blue collar worker. You do this, it's like you're going to work and you've got a lot of people to speak to, mate. Take it away.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank all these guys. 1 week's notice. Look who showed up. Brilliant. I was going to ask to wait for it. These are 5 of them. I'm not going to get that, am I?
Mate, you are never in an easy fight. You are in some of the most memorable fights in this organization's history. I am absolutely in awe every time you step in the cage. Mr. Brightside comes on, you know he's going to work, and he always brings an army. You can never have an easy fight, so what's next for Jonny Brocklesby?
Well, this was the first title I won as an amateur. I lost it in September. I officially went to Cyprus and won the international title, and I called it. So that's the end of the amateur. It's going to turn pro. But I got offered to come fight for this on 1 week's notice. I thought, what a way to end my amateur career, to win the belt I first started with. So that's what's left now. November the 17th, here, professional debut.
You've heard it here first, and what a Cinderella story. He comes back in his last amateur fight to take his title. Your champion, Jonny Brocklesby.